Hi dear children, welcome back to our online class. I hope you are all fine. Today we are going to enter into the last part of the story, Matchbox. Are you all ready? In this story, we met the two characters, Ajit and Nomida. They are the main characters of the story. Ajit read the letter which is arrived for Nomida, and he didn't tell this matter to her. When she was handing over the dirty clothes of Ajit to the washerman, she checked his shirt. That time she got a letter. When she looked at the address, it was addressed to her, and she knew that the letter reached before 3 days and Ajit kept it as a secret. The letter was from her mother. When Nomida asked this matter to Ajit, he insulted her mother, and because of this she got angry with Ajit and she shouted at him. This leads to a big quarrel. At the end of this quarrel, Nomida flared the angel of her sari. Ajit jumped and he put out the fire by tapping his hands. This time, Rini, niece of Nomida, entered into the room and she reminded about the washerman who was waiting for Nomida to get the dirty clothes. This time, Nomida became so calm and she reacted calmly to Rini. After this incident, she met the other family members. This time, she behaved in a normal way, and they were discussing some matters about Ajit. Second sister-in-law was making funny of Nomida and Ajit by saying that Nomida was always with Ajit. Up to here we stopped in the previous class. Let us continue the lesson. I will read out. Nomida looks around once to get a sense of the atmosphere. Sees the hurly-burly of the morning, sees the forest of people on either side. Her voice must not tremble. Nomida looks around once. So this time Nomida was looking around to know the situation, to understand the situation around her. Sees the hurly-burly of the morning. Hurly-burly means busy. Morning time everyone will be busy with their household works. So she was checking the situation. And they were all other family members, they were busy. And she could see the forest of people on either side. Forest of people means a large number of people. Because it is a joint family, so many members will be there. So all of them were standing on either side. Her voice must not tremble. Her voice should not tremble. She should have the courage. Because just before a few moments, she had a quarrel with Ajit. And that after effects should not be on her face or on in her any movements. The others should not get the sign of the quarrel from her expression. So she have to act in front of others. So in her voice there should not be even a trembling sound. So she too smiles a small smile and says in an extremely soft voice. She was able to keep her voice softly. Oh, it's nothing like that. You should come and peek in sometime. Our talk is all angry talk. Do you know? So first her second sister-in-law asked her, does the love talk never get old? For that question, Nomida gives answer like this. Oh, it's nothing like that. No, we are not having the love talk. You should come and peek in sometime. You have to come and just hide and see what is happening there. Our talk is all angry talk. We always talk angrily. Do you know that? Major wife laughs hoo and says, stop it, no wife. Don't cover up the forbidden fish with your pious spinach. Major wife is second brother's wife. Second brother's wife is major wife. Major wife, that is a Bengali word. Bengali word used to denote the relation. She laughed. So second brother's wife laughed and says, stop it, no wife. No wife means fourth oldest brother's wife. Fourth one's, so here fourth one is Ajit's wife. Don't cover up the forbidden fish with your pious spinach. Actually, this is a Bengali like proverb. Don't cover up the forbidden fish with your pious spinach. In Bengal, there is a story. There is a practice. What is that? Widows are forbidden to eat meat or fish. So if they are that much eager to eat something like this, what will they do? They will hide. They will cover the fish or meat using the spinach. So others will not know this. So that's a proverb here. It actually means don't try to cover up the things. You are hiding the things. We haven't been raised on donkey grass. We are not eating donkey grass. That means we know everything. We are not donkeys. Why do we need to peek in? What is the need of peeking in? No need of that. What you are showing us right in front of our eyes 24 hours a day. In front of us, in front of our eyes, we can see from your behavior, from the behavior of Ajit and Nomida. They know that they were going in a smooth life. Actually, they were acting now. What you are showing us right in front of our eyes. We can see in front of our eyes. So no need to peek. Okay, let us move on to the next paragraph. Nomita laughs a laugh that can bring an attractive flush to a white face. And now she laughs and it brings reddish color to her white face. After laughing that laugh, she says, go on, you say the naughtiest thing. Go on, you say the naughtiest thing. You are saying naughtiest thing. This all things never happens. The busy Boro wife runs up. Boro wife here means eldest brother's wife. Have you chopped the vegetables yet? She came in a rush way. Or are you just telling stories? You are not doing your work? Are you just saying stories like this? And suddenly she stops and starts. What's that? She was startled. What is this unlucky thing, no wife? How did you burn your angel that way? She rushed into the kitchen and she asked, have you ever chopped the vegetables? Are you spending your time by talking like this? And suddenly she happened to see the burning patch of Nomida's angel. And she asked, how did you burn your angel that way? Nomida too starts, but only for a moment. The next instant she folds the angel back quickly and says laughing, oh, don't remind me. It's exactly what you keep warning me about. I didn't listen and see what happened. I used my angel to lift a hot pot of water off the stove. And എന്താണ് ഇതിൽ പറയുന്നത്? അതായത് നൊമിതയുടെ സാരിയുടെ ആഞ്ചൽ ആ ഭാഗം കത്തിപ്പോയിരുന്നു. അപ്പം ഇത് ബോറോ വൈഫ് എൽഡസ്റ്റ് ബ്രദേഴ്സ് വൈഫ് ഇത് നോട്ട് ചെയ്യാണ്. ഇത് എങ്ങനെ സംഭവിച്ചു എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് നൊമിതയെ പിടിച്ചു നിർത്തുന്നു. That time Nomida gave answer like this. Nomida too starts. Nomidakkum അമ്പരപ്പായി. Why? Because she has forgotten that. She has forgotten to change her saree. But quickly, she was so clever. She make up that situation. The next instant, she folds the angel back quickly and says laughing. This time she make up that situation very cleverly. She laughed and say, "Oh, don't remind me. It's exactly what you keep warning me about." This thing Boro wife, the eldest brother's wife, always give a warning to Nomita. എപ്പോഴും ഒരു വാർണിംഗ് കൊടുക്കാറുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അതെന്താണ്? ഐ ഡിഡൻറ്റ് ലിസൺ ആൻഡ് സീ വാട്ട് ഹാപ്പൻഡ്. അപ്പം ഇവർ പറയുന്ന ആ ഒരു വാർണിംഗ് നൊമിത കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. മീൻസ് she was not making it a practice. And what was that? I used my angel to lift a hot pot of water off the stove. She have to lift. In order to lift something hot, we will use kerchief, isn't it? But here, every time Nomita uses the angel of her sari. So now she is able to escape from this by saying like this. അതായത് നൊമിത സാരിയുടെ തുമ്പ് ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ടാണ് ചൂടുള്ള പാത്രങ്ങളൊക്കെ സ്റ്റൗവിൽ നിന്നും ഇറക്കി വെക്കാറുള്ളത്. അപ്പം അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് സാരിയുടെ തുമ്പ് അറിയാതെ കത്തിപ്പോയി എന്നാണ് ഈ സിസ്റ്റർ ഇൻ ലോയോട് നൊമിത പറഞ്ഞത്. സോ ദിസ് വേ ഷീ എസ്കേപ്ഡ് ഫ്രം ദാറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. അതല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്തായിരിക്കും അവസ്ഥ? അജിത്തുമായിട്ടുണ്ടായിട്ടുള്ള കോറൽ ആ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഇവരോട് പറയേണ്ടി വന്നേനെ. സോ ഷീ ക്ലെവർലി മേക്കപ്പ് ദാറ്റ് സിറ്റുവേഷൻ. What did she tell? In order to lift the hot pot of water from the stove, I used the angel of my sari, and this time it get burnt. Okay, now Nomita is also busy with the household work. Nomita pulls the basket of potatoes towards herself and sits down to peel potatoes. And in her mind she keeps thinking about how she might be able secretly to send her mother a few rupees. She can't really write to her. I can't do any more. Don't hope for anything from me. So Nomita, now she is engaged in the work. She pulled the basket of potato and she started to peel. Peel means removing the outer cover of the potatoes. And in her mind, she keeps thinking about how she might be able secretly to send her. Now the thing in her mind is somehow she wanted to send some money to her mother. And she can't really write to her. She first decided, I will tell my mother, don't ask me anything. But she now decided, I can't do anymore. Don't hope for anything from me. Like this, I can't write. അതായത് അമ്മയോട് ഇനി എന്നോടൊന്നും ചോദിക്കരുത് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് ഒരു കത്ത് എഴുതണമെന്ന് അവൾ വിചാരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷെ അവൾക്കതിന് കഴിയില്ല. വൈ? നൗ ഷീ ഡിസൈഡഡ് ദാറ്റ് ഐ കാൺട്ട് ഡു എനി മോർ. Don't hope for anything from me. Like this, she wanted to write to her mother. Now she decided she will not be able to write like this because she is a daughter. Over there, the entire village knows Nomita is a queen. Nomita's husband is high-minded and large-hearted. Over there, not only because of this, as she is a daughter, that's the thing. And in her village, what they say, the villagers says that Nomita is a queen and her husband is a high-minded or means broad-minded character. So, if her mother needed any financial assistance, her daughter and her son-in-law will help her. That is the talk in the village. This is precisely why I compare women to matchboxes. And this is the reason why this author, I means here Ashapurna Devi, why did she compare women to matchboxes? The reason is this. Precisely means in shortly. The reason is this. Even when they have the materials within themselves to set off many raging fires, they never flare up and burn away the mask of men's high-mindedness, their large-heartedness. They don't burn away their own colorful shells. Even when they have the materials within themselves. Women are like matchboxes, and women are also have the ability to fire up or to remove the mask of men. What is the mask of men? Before others, they were acting like they are broad-minded. മറ്റുള്ളവരുടെ മുന്നിൽ പുരുഷന്മാരെ എങ്ങനെ അഭിനയിക്കുന്നു എന്നാണ് ആശാപൂർണ ദേവി പറയുന്നത്. അവർ വലിയ വിശാല മനസ്കരായിട്ടും അതുപോലെ ഹെൽപ്പിംഗ് മെൻറ്റാലിറ്റി ഉള്ള ആളുകളുമായിട്ടും അവർ അഭിനയിക്കുന്നു. ഈ ഒരു അഭിനയം, ഈ ഒരു മാസ്ക് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ, മുഖം മൂടി. ആ ഒരു മുഖം മൂടി തകർക്കാൻ സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് സാധിക്കും. But they are not doing this. They are protecting their husband. Here Nomida is also like that. She protects her husband. Ajit is wearing the mask of broad-mindedness and he acted like he's having helping mentality. Nomida knows that this is only a mask. This is only his acting. But she couldn't reveal that. Why? Because that is the thing Ashapurna Devi says, she is like a matchbox. They don't burn away their own colorful shells. They don't want to destroy their family life, their happiness. They won't burn them. The men know this too. And men are also aware that they will not do anything against them. So they are at the safe zone. Men are at the safe zone. That's why they leave them scattered so carelessly in the kitchen, in the pantry, in the bedroom, here, there, anywhere. So that's why they are keeping the matchboxes somewhere they need. In the kitchen, in the pantry, in the bedroom, here, there, anywhere. Quite without fear, they put them in their pockets. And they don't have fear to place or to keep the matchbox in their pockets. Okay. This is the ending of our story. Thank you all.